everyone, it's the Imaginary Ibis, and welcome back, and welcome to Supermarket Together, though I will be doing solo. I've played this game before on my own quite a bit, and first video back in a long time, so I want to do something that's a little bit more low-key, because this store is pretty, this red store, just, yeah. This game is very chill and very fun. Name of my store. Bird store. There we go. And then you can like make it like, public and shit, or just you can like invite friends to it. It's pretty nifty. But I'm gonna go into this and just kind of chat about what's been going on in my life and why I haven't been here for freaking months. I think I have my audio stuff figured out as well. My last video, I don't know if it's even watchable, unfortunately, because the game audio was recorded alongside my mic audio and separately, so I couldn't adjust the levels separately without, you know, they just like scaled both ways. It was a mess. Okay. It looked a little like it was dropping frames or whatever, but looks alright. Store's closed. Time passes more slowly. Place some furniture. Tab to open the bill. Okay. It's been a long time since I've played this, and God, my brain does not want to work today. It may not have been the best idea to record today, because I'm definitely flaring up from my stupid chronic health issues. So my brain's not gonna work well. And another reason why I wanted to play this, because it doesn't take a whole lot of brain power. Let's see. 2 product shelves, a checkout, which is last I played this on my own, like, I had this place decked out. It's quite fun. Nope. What is it? E. There we go. Okay. For right now, I'm gonna have to be my own stalker, cashier, almost said my own register. Eventually I'll be able to get employees and stuff, which is immensely helpful. Ooh, there's definitely been some updates since I've last played. Like, having a sale thing is new. Ooh, I can do a thing. You know what, just stick with the tutorial. I am so bad about trying to jump between stuff. No, not storage. Product shelf, there it is. There's just, when you're playing a game and recording, there's just so much to look at and to try to read and then to talk and think all at the same time. It doesn't always, oops. Can I, there we go. There's just a lot to do mentally. And then when you're already in a flare, not always the best of things. Oh, and a storage shelf. Okay. Storage shelves can only be in this room. Basically, this is like your little storage area. And then, as you could probably see, since that bit is wider than this, eventually as you go, you can like expand your thing. It's like that more popular, I think it's just called Supermarket Simulator. This is very much, I'm pretty sure this came after but this is a completely free version. That is the main reason why I played this so much more than the other one, because I can only do the demo because I be broke. There we go. You know what? I want to put this closer to that so I don't have to keep walking so far. Okay, and then tab to get out of there. Franchise point available. Earned by owning successful businesses. Manager room. Yeah, so this is like the manager room where you can like do things. These are the little price, like setting guns, tablet for something. I don't remember. Ooh, this is what. This is what shows what you can do for your upgrades. So, ooh, I didn't realize how big your storage room could be. Wonder what that is. Okay, I don't think it's showing up as bad in OBS, but these lines, especially on the outside here, are kind of freaking out on my screen. So sorry if that's doing anything weird for you guys. But yeah, you can make your store massive. That's a little manager room. I still don't know what these are about. It looked like there's. Why are you upside down? Like there was 100% an elephant here before, which don't ask me. But now he's upside down. He's got a little cop hat on. I'm guessing this is more for if you have. When they call people out. Oh, it's a DLC. Okay, I wonder if that's like a paid thing. But I was thinking before it was just for if you were in online co-op mode. Oh, that's cute. A little gotcha, whatever thingies. These are cute. What is this? Oh, can you like change? Oh, maybe. Oh, there's a cat! Yes. Petted the cat, come back later. It's so cute. Oh, okay. It's a jail. I guess you could throw your friends in jail if they're fucking off and not doing what you want them to. That's funny. Oh, they got rid of the, there used to be like road barriers here. Let's see. There was never sledgehammers before, so that's neat. Do I E this? No. Oh, okay, I just click it there. Basic products. Okay. Yeah, so you use the upgrade points for different things. You can get different chunks of items. Okay, and then yeah, you get different upgrades. Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, and you have to like go to certain areas to unlock an employee. So, ooh, what's that? Logistics. Taking a box, players will be able to visualize its contained products. Ooh, that was a thing. What? Ghost? Oh, it's the Halloween thing. That's cute. I'm guessing that seasonal things are just a thing and probably go away after the season ends or whatever. User-friendly interface, customer self-check. Okay. Produce. Okay. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna want to go up this way first. So dairy to soda to employee. I want to get off the register as soon as possible. That was my first job at Walmart. Never again. Well, then again, you know, disabled, can't work, yada yada. How do I... Is this how I order again? Order products. There we go. Basic products. Start off with... one of each. I got $3,000, that's pretty good. Buy all of that. Ooh! Hell yeah. Oh, I thought I named this already. Bird store. Store. Oh, nope. Employees. Okay. Oh, staff room happiness. Interesting. Stats. Notices. Ooh, I can get a loan. Neat. Okay. Great, now go outside and look for the purchased boxes. Click to hold. There we are. And they just get plopped right here in the store, or in the ground. Product shelved. B. One of the rows to fill it with product. Right mouse to get it off. F to drop items where you want. Place all products in the shelves. Okay, yeah. Nice. Alrighty. Pretty easy UI. There we go. Oh, that is a loud cha-ching noise. Oh yeah, why did I go all the way back in? Totally distracted by that noise. But yeah, I think it's like the whole thing where you get like money for, you know, quote unquote recycling your boxes there. I think the strat I have is just to chuck boxes there and just do them all at once. Oh, hold on. Drop it. Oh. Okay, because that's blue, so you recycle, and this is just trash. So if you do go over there, the reward is a tiny bit of money back. That makes sense. Oh yeah, and I gotta change these prices, because this is just gonna be like standard base price. Like again, if you know Supermarket Sim, then you kind of have a pretty good understanding of this game. So I definitely found this after the regular Supermarket Sim. You know what? I'm gonna think more carefully about this. Put you down here. Oh, that does not do a whole lot. F. Excuse me. So anyway, the reason I have been gone from my channel for so long is because health reasons, basically, for me and my husband. If you guys, if anybody is here and has watched my videos for any amount of time, which I don't think anybody really has, which, you know, whatever. You know, I'm gonna put this under that. But my husband's been fighting cancer for a while. It's been pretty rough, but he's finished with the... Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Keyboard controls again. Awful. He's finished with his radiation and whatnot treatments. Basically in that waiting period between treatments and before he can be considered in remission. In about 2 months he'll have another... it's kind of lopsided. No, well. Yeah, products placed. Products are placed but initially labeled at cost. No benefit, or it says no benefit, but no, what do you call it? Profit. Excuse me. Manager room, take a pricing gun. Aim at shelf, pricing information will appear. mouse wheel. And then you have to, main thing is you have to accept the price, which I wasn't always good at. Set $2. Higher than $2. Okay, so no more than double. Right, I remember. So, you see the bottom there on the little tiny screen thingy I'm holding. You see me change the numbers. Either do it by cent, or if you hold E and do it, then you change it by dimes. What's 3? Too much? Yeah. Oh, it's by... Oh, okay. So it's either by 1 cent or 20 cents. Weird, but whatever. Let's do... See, I moved before I did the thing. That's annoying. My brain's everywhere. If I'm doing something and talking at the same time, my brain doesn't. So right now we're at a good spot with his health. He's doing better. He's talking closer to normal, which is awesome. Oh, okay. Store's not ready to open. All customers come in. I just gotta turn it on in the thing. Adjust my button here. Every Thursday, inflation. So every Thursday I gotta just check the things. Okay, and now it's telling me about how I can move it to the further dumpster, get money. Day 8, thieves and trash will have a chance to spawn. Now thieves were honestly kind of fun because the brooms we saw earlier, you get to whack them. So you can do that to get your stuff back. But they do run kind of fast, so you gotta be careful. Checkouts can have a queue of 8 customers. They won't become impatient, but extra customers that do not detect a free queue will just leave without paying. Okay. Check lights. Another decoration by pressing Z or X. Using the builder. Definitely clear a shelf row from its products by clicking it. Price tool. Oh, okay. Just right button. Right mouse button. Okay. Good. Pay attention to the invoices tab. Blackboard. Employees' wages, electrical, and rent will be there. Okay. Last time that wasn't a thing. I think it just... Or maybe it was? I don't remember. It's been a while. Close the store. Wait till 11:30. No, 10:30. Press the red button, so that thing right there. Game saved automatically. More players, the more difficulty. You can hit each other with the broom. That shit's funny. I'm just thinking to the couple groups of YouTubers I watch play shit like this, and I can 100% imagine them hitting each other like mad with the brooms. Okay, so supermarket bond. I know in Supermarket Sim you have to like click into the register. I don't know if... Ooh, security button. Interesting. I wonder if that only works if you have like your own security. Hello. Yes? Ooh. Oh, okay. 7, 5. Nope. 7, 5. Okay. Oh. Money to return. Nope. Shit! at the wrong mouse button, I'm pretty sure. Whatever. Anyway. So, we're still trying to make sure he's okay. Basically, he's just resting after radiation. If anybody's been through cancer, knows somebody, then they probably very much understand radiation and chemo and all that shit is a bitch and a half. And then, okay, let me see if I can do the money better again. Oh, right mouse. Oh, okay. Yep, okay, that's what I do. Money to return, that. And then click the money, okay. Ugh. And, yeah. Man, this is harder than I thought it would be to do and try to do. Well, I can't talk. Life updates. Boof. Ready. 50 cents. Yes. Card. Can I just do? Yes, I can. I think I need comma specifically. No? Okay, I can do that. Sweet. That's gonna be so much easier. But anyway, that's it on him. Like after dealing with all that, basically my health kind of went to shit. Money to return. 475. There it is. Because with chronic health issues, a lot of times they come up in flares. Like, they kind of go up and down. So with me doing what I could to help him through, a lot of driving back and forth to his doctor's office, which was a few hours away. So we went to a place like that was really well regarded in like cancer treatments and stuff. Because the first place we went to, especially when it came to going from the first bit of chemo to radiation, they were not any kind of... No, I can't do that, dang it. I was hoping to just key press that in. They were not very optimistic that with them doing radiation that they would actually be successful. So we went somewhere else for a second opinion, and they were a lot more hopeful. And by the looks of things, basically, he's good. Just gotta wait till the inflammation and everything calms down, and then you can do the final PET scan. And then, once everything, like, I'm pretty sure he'll be cleared. Like, even the doctors are really confident about it. So much happier that I got a better chair than the awful chair I had before this. It's like a $20 chair off Facebook Marketplace. It was so much dirtier than the pictures made it look, so I had to clean it quite a bit before I was comfortable even trying to sit in it. So it's the seat's not as good as I would have wanted it to be, but what can you do? Facebook Marketplace chair, for, again, $20, whatever, I'll deal with it when I get. Whenever I'm brain fogged to hell, my ADHD jumping around in topics goes crazy. Okay. I wonder how I'm doing on product. I'm running low on the one box of something. salt's too expensive? Is that why nobody's buying salt? Let me adjust it. Oh, you know what? It is too expensive. Expensive. Oh, ma'am. There. Better? There we go. Somebody's buying it. Anyway, my stuff. So, fun thing I figured out on my own, because doctors apparently don't always like to tell you the info that you should know, at least in my opinion. So, September of last year, I ended up with some kind of new thing, even after having had after having fibromyalgia for like 5 years beforehand, some other new thing that, made the fibro feel worse, but also added in excessive fatigue, brain fog, obviously way worse than it had been. The newest, the most concerning bit was absolute weakness. Like, no matter what, I get wobbly just walking. Like, it's like my muscles get just fatigued really fast. And when I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on with it, I did get diagnosed in February, hold on, there we go, with chronic fatigue syndrome. But what the doctor that diagnosed me failed to let me know is that that chronic fatigue can end up causing weakness. And it's one of those things that, like, different people have it in different severities, like, across all the symptoms for it. I just so happen to have it really shitty to the point where even, like, I was trying to tell my husband a story, basically trying to remember what happened in a YouTube video I watched a while ago, and my brain. I need lights in here. That's what I need. I'll get that some other time. Or later in this playthrough. I'm too paranoid about leaving my register for too long. Yeah, so I was telling him some kind of, like, trying to tell him something that was going on, and money to return for 25. But, like, even just like a few minutes of trying to remember whatever story it was that I was trying to tell him, that was frying my brain out. And, well, it was when we were driving back from his last appointment, so I'd already been driving basically all day, so my brain was already kind of over it. And that just like physical, mental things just kill me. Yeah, that's why I'm fully disabled from being able to work again. It sucks ass, because I really liked my job. The last job I had, it was awesome, because it was just over the phone customer service stuff, and customer service is excuse me, is like the main thing I've done as a job. And it was more of like a call center kind of thing, but from the last call center job I had, which was over the phone helping people do like online shopping, that job had like dry throat. That job had like decent training, but once you got out to on the floor, it did not feel like you can actually ask questions or anything. It just kind of felt like you're on your own. Go away. But with my last job, it was awesome because it always felt like you had people around you that you can ask questions. Your supervisors, you can call on their extension and they'd help you out. You can call the different departments. It was for a hotel, so like front desk, the room service stuff, all that good shit. It was a good job. It paid pretty well. So it just really sucks. I finally found that. Like, I was there for almost 2 years before I had to quit. Yeah, it's just sucks, man. I need items. What was it? You and you. You went pretty fast. Oh yes, I bought 2 things. Alright, give me a second. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, the lag. Don't, oh my god. I thought my game crashed. There we go, okay. Oh shit, I'm almost out of rice. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Brain. Nope. Thought that was... Oh, I was looking at the other amount. I keep looking at what they paid instead of what I need to give them. But anyway, so... okay, so back to... I was diagnosed with the chronic fatigue. Oh. I didn't think that wasn't gonna work. Oh well. I didn't think I was gonna do this for it, but it makes sense. Whatever. Products, but other cost. I'm guessing other costs is just like furniture and shit. Which that makes sense. It's whatever. Jump. I need rice, water, and sugar. Anyway, yeah, so, it wasn't until, reaching out to, anyway, I was gonna try to reach out to anyone, on Reddit to see if somebody on, somewhere on there had any, insight into, like, what the hell I could have. It was more of, like, I feel like I'm hitting my head on a brick wall on what this could be, on what I'm dealing with. These are all my symptoms I'm dealing with. Should I bother, keep trying to go to the doctors, or should I just call it? And with all of my symptoms, somebody saw on there, like, the list of them, they're like, oh, that sounds like my chronic fatigue. And I was like, even with the weakness? So I used that basically as a jumping off point and did a bunch of digging into chronic fatigue, and I saw how bad it could get, and I was like, holy shit, why did nobody tell me? And so with that, these are all empty, neat. I was wanted to mention, chronic fatigue can be awful. Apparently, at the most severe, people end up like bedridden to the point where they can't even deal with like lights or sounds or anything, or else they end up in a flare. Why is my sign green? I wanted that to be purple. God damn it. Get. Keyboard controls do not work. Supermarket. Purple. Okay. Does that work? Oh my god. There it is. Hee. Bird store. Should get some more salt now that people are actually buying it. Product salt. Okay, I have another thing so I can get more different kinds of products. I almost went straight to the dumpster. With the keyboard control, like, I was never a computer, like, PC gamer before, and trying to be one now after the terrible brain fog and cognitive bullshit. I feel like it's just not gonna be an easy time for me to learn how to. Why do you? Everything else needs to be in a fridge, but you were just on the shelf. It's so weird to me. But yeah, so since now I'm trying to learn keyboard controls and whatnot, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get, like, oh wait, hold on. I need a fridge before I can put those out. I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to actually get the hang of keyboard controls, which is unfortunate. So I'm probably always going to flounder at them. So just, please be patient with me on that. Let me put fridge in. But I will always do my best at trying to be better at all that shit. No, I just saw you. Ah, there you are. Pegboard shelf. Ah, that wasn't a thing before when last I played this game. I don't think the single fridges are. Let me do it over here so I can see where the door frame is. Single fridges don't really seem to add a whole lot of space. Well, it's not. It doesn't. What do you call it? Freezer, standing freezer. Oh, interesting. Oh, big. Yeah, I don't think produce. At least I never got to produce when I did stuff before. Okay, you can see how much power stuff uses. Nifty. Nifty. Okay. I need to reset my brain. Yeah, I think sometimes I just need to zone out a bit to be able to do this a bit longer than I could do if I didn't zone out sometimes. Cheese pill. Alright, these things can hold a lot of cheese. Yeah, so after I figured out on my own how bad chronic fatigue can be and is, just everything just kind of fell into place in my brain. I was like, holy crap, that answers all of my questions of why I feel like such ass all the time. But circling back to now that my husband's feeling better and recovering, I can recover from the basically the mild to moderate flare I've been in for like 2-3 months straight at this point, maybe even longer. So I think I'm feeling better. I don't know, it's really hard to tell sometimes. God, it is really hot in my room. What else did I want to talk about? Get out of my hands. Oh yeah, so I think I'm feeling, get out of my weight class. I think I'm doing better, feeling better. So I do want to do what I can to keep at this. And just, I don't think this is ever going to be a thing where I can actually make, well, first off, it's going to be a long time before I can even monetize this channel. But then past that, I don't think this is ever going to be a thing where I'm going to make any kind of actual money out of it. I mean, if I did, that'd be fucking awesome, obviously. But I don't know, I definitely don't want to hinge the ability to bring money into my household on just YouTube. But then again, if not that, then it's, Social Security. Which, who knows how well that'll go with everything going on in the world. But, no, well. Okay, I think I have everything close to, but not quite double the market price, just so I can keep people buying at a decent amount, but not overpriced shit, so they don't complain about it. What is this? What are you? I don't know. Neat. What are you as well? Acquire the mart. Oh, okay, so I don't even have the ability to use that. So I need to play another day to get to soda, and then I can hire an employee. So, all this stuff looks pretty good. I don't really know if anything's gonna go quickly, so just go ahead and start the day. It's a bit for people to get in here. Hello. She's walking like. I like doing the cards better than cash. Card I can at least just type. This actually I have to think and click. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Wow, I'm dumb. 25, okay. I Again, I keep seeing the wrong numbers and thinking that's what I have to give them. Money to return, 40. I don't really know if this pop filter is necessarily worth it. It does look kind of silly, but I don't know. Hopefully it's better and not just useless. I think I've tried it before when I was first starting out forever ago without it for a bit, and it just, I don't know, I think it wasn't as good. Like, my P's and whatnot were popping too much. I wouldn't mind doing games and stuff with other people. I just don't have people to game with yet. I'm always worried about trying to find, like, people online to play with, like, never having met them, or just doing it with, like, other YouTubers and stuff, because no gamer, like, YouTuber that I would feel comfortable with gaming with, it's like, I'm trying to type and I cannot do that with cash. They wouldn't for me to feel comfortable with gaming with them, I would need to be able to see a decent amount of their content to know that they're, you know, decent people. I mean, obviously can't ever fully be sure of that, but for the most part, especially if people have like a decently long track record, you can get a good feel for if they're, you know, decent people or pieces of trash. And just with YouTubers in general, a lot of them end up being shitty. And I don't want to end up making content with somebody that is, you know, I guess it's one thing to make content with somebody and then find out that they were hiding being shitty from everyone. One of my worries is that they are already considered shitty and I just don't know that or haven't seen whatever makes them, you know, just not good. So I just have my own anxiety about that. I really want to try to keep a good, you know, track record on, honestly, in life. Like, I try to be a decent human. I do my best. So I don't really want to get wrapped up in people that are a-holes. And, I don't know, online in general, I feel like it's really easy to get wrapped up with the wrong people and all that jazz. So, I just worry. I don't know, but if anybody's still here into this long, rambly... Oof, I've been recording for about an hour. I'll probably try to slim this down a little bit. But if anybody's still here... Shouldn't that be 75 cents? No, yeah, it's about right. I might... No, I think I want to leave it at 75 just because I don't want to deal with pennies and nickels and shit. Anyway, if you know people that record or stream or whatever with others that, like, newbies like me, I've been doing this for a while, but I'm still a baby YouTuber, especially with one. All in all, I haven't really been doing this with, like, sure, I have, like, I think it's like, oh shit, no, you only want $3 back. Ugh, my brain. There we go. God. saying? Yeah, if you have any recommendations of people who reach out to game with or whatever, let me know in the comments. That'd be pretty cool. But again, I just have a lot of anxiety in general. Like, I've streamed twice since I started doing this, and the first time I did it, I forgot to even pay attention to my chat at all, so I completely missed when people were like, hey, what's going on here? And I was just talking as if I was doing a recording, just to, in case somebody stopped in and didn't feel like staying, they got some kind of entertainment. I think I did that both streams, and I completely missed somebody on that second stream with doing that. So now I'm just like so much anxiety about trying to go back to doing it. And I'm a weird person, like autism, ADHD, anxiety, all that BS. So I feel like meeting people, like meeting new people, especially to do something like this, which I haven't done with other people yet. It's just a lot of anxiety-inducing stuff. So it's just one of the main barriers for me to want to even like legitimately try to reach out to people. So I'm gonna do what I can about that. I'm not sure what I can do. 25. But, whatever. I think the main thing, though, that I should try to do is just attempt to get more consistency with recording in general. Because that'd be cool. I like doing this. It's fun. Then again, I've been dealing with a lot of just abhorrent depression, like on and off the last couple of months. So just having to try to break through that is really, really tough sometimes. So it's so many barriers to doing this, just pain. But again, I'm gonna do what I can to keep at it. Try to get some kind of routine down. I definitely want to get back to doing like a lot of horror games. There's one, they pop off like mad. And two, they're just fun to do. And I think people really enjoy them in general. I know I love watching people play horror games. So I think just playing horror games as content is just it's a good move, I think, as a gaming YouTuber. Besides this, if I have the energy, I want to possibly go into doing like short form content. Maybe not so much on YouTube. I think that's just gonna stay as just my long form gaming channel. Maybe do highlights if I have the energy to edit some of this to make this seem interesting. To try to like pull more people into this. But like, I'm on Instagram as Imaginary Ibis if you want to follow me there. I haven't really put too much on there. A lot of pictures of my cats. So if you want to check them out, you can definitely head over there. And I'd probably do like crochet stuff, or like talking about like my fibromyalgia, the chronic fatigue syndrome, and dealing with that, and my hypermobility. It's not Ehlers-Danlos, thankfully. I think that's how you pronounce it. But hypermobility itself just sucks ass. Especially with chronic pain conditions on top of it. It's just those three together. It's rough. I know, like, I wouldn't mind talking about like doing short form stuff with that, just to try to bring awareness to it. Is I don't think a lot of people realize how shitty they can be, and just kind of give like my point of view on especially having all three together. Is should be rough out there. Yeah, I think that's basically all I was looking to cover in this little. Oh, your cheese is too expensive? One is definitely. Oh, Jesus. Fucking fat fingering shit. Yeah, Gruyere cheese. Yeah, it's fair. I'll drop it down to 5 even. Okay. That's probably fine. Okay. Go. 75. Hoping you guys are enjoying the game in the background of me rambling. Again, this one's really fun. Like, I think it said on Steam that I have, like, it was like 26 and a half hours of playing before starting this. Like, I literally just, I think I had, like, a YouTube video on while playing this. It's just a good, like, turn your brain off, play kind of game. And for those out there that do play games with your friends, this is a pretty fun one. Well, I would imagine it'd be pretty fun to play with others. Though one person being like the manager of the store would probably be good, just so, unless you can be cooperative. I don't know. Again, I'm thinking of like groups of people I see play on YouTube, how some of them can be collaborative, but then others are just absolute chaos gremlins. And they just kind of do whatever the fuck they want, and then maybe one person reins everyone in. So, I don't know. You just gotta figure it out. 29. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I can get hella lost in this. I did have at one point a Xbox Game Pass thingy, but with them increasing their fees from like, I think we were doing maybe 20 at the highest, and they raised it up to 30 a month. We're struggling enough as it is. Like, just even that $10 more in a month, just, oh, it's 11:30. Like, that just felt excessive, and we're just like, no, we're good. It's like rice, bee cereal looks good, milk, and pink yogurt. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Yee. Nope. Okay, don't gotta do anything with their litter, which is nice. It's nice in this one, opposed to the other supermarket sim. Like, you don't have to wait until the next day to order things. You can just order whenever the hell you want. I've completely lost what I was saying. Oh yeah, when I start getting a lot of items and need to like put backstock in. What's really nice with this game is you can use any box, like any empty box, to like stock anything else. Like, see, if I take that, it just becomes that box. You can only have one item per box, which is whatever, but you know, at least it's a thing. I was not pushing space that entire time. Oh, okay, you just click on this and then you can make it bigger. Oh, do you get like deliveries then, I guess? What that is. I want to click on it. Ah. Okay, then I made it a little bigger. Why not, right? I need this. I got that big space. There was literally no reason to upgrade my space. Oh well. Get that. Oh, I have to get another point before I can get a person. Alright, so it is. Oof. Get way more things. Alright, well, I think I'll just leave that for right now. And honestly, I think I'll leave this video right now. I need to let my brain rest so I can edit and then eventually post this. But if any of you guys are still watching, definitely appreciate it. Any thoughts or comments, you know, go ahead and leave those down below. But anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. See you later.